Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today we're going to have a look at my rather bizarre and manic collection of 48 Messerschmitt BF-109's and variants and other stuff. So obviously I've got a bit of a mad sort of passion for the 109 and it's kind of based on my sort of way of kit building, which is called You Choose My Next Build, where I put a load of kits in front of the camera and ask you guys to pick which one I'll build next. And this is generally sort of themed in smaller nation European air forces of the World War II era. So it gives us lots of variety for decals and marking these things up, because obviously the 109 was shipped abroad and used by a lot of the German satellite allies, and was also picked up occasionally by the British and Americans and Soviets, etc, etc. So we'll start at the beginning with this one, which was the second kit that I built, hand painted. Not particularly great, but it was kind of where we started off building kits. So that's the first one in our collection. The second one was this rather scabby looking thing that came out of a Airfix D-Day diorama set. We didn't really pay an awful lot of attention to this one because it was a sort of click together kit and it wasn't very good. So now we'll move on to the box kits, of which there are 46 109s still in their box to be built, and they'll be built at some point over the next 10 years because I got quite a few kits obviously. So the first one up is this Amodel BF-109'S kit number 72191, which is rather unfamiliar. This is a sort of export variant with a different engine. I think it was a Wright Cyclone or something like that, so that's kind of interesting. We have the Amodel 72217 BF-109'Z Zwilling, which is a sort of twin boom configuration of the 109. Not sure what was going on there. We have a experimental, or did it ever get built, not too sure, BF-109W2, which is a float plane variant. And we also have the Sova M BF-109W1, which is kit number 72032, which is another twin boom float variant. We have a Battle of Britain 109E3, this one being coming with multiple options, but I bought this in particular because it has Staff Captain Oberleutnant Josef Pips Prillier, who had a famous sort of cameo in The Longest Day, where he came across as a bit of a madhead. Moving on to this one, 109E3 by AZ Model, Bulgarian Eagles. Comes with three rather nice and fetching colouring variants there. Moving on to this one, 109E3 in Yugoslavian service. So the Yugoslavs fought the Germans with the 109, and we have two different options for marking up, and this one at Regensburg, December 1939, in quite a nice sort of silver grey. We have a Spanish Civil War 109E1 Legion Condor, which comes up with three or four maybe different marking styles that we can do that one in. We have this one. This is the Bouchon. This is the Spanish built variant of the 109, license built in Spain. Comes up with Airshow Warbird USA, Airshow Warbird USA, and this rather interesting Airshow Warbird USA blue livery. So obviously we can colour that in Spanish markings as well if we wanted to. We've got this 109E37 special marking marked up for the Japanese Air Force. A couple of these were shipped out to Japan for trials. We also have a captured Soviet one from Koltsovo Airfield in 1941, and movie star from the film Hungarian Eagles 1943. Have another Spanish in Spanish service, 109F4. Again, two interesting Spanish markings and a Spanish Legion on the Eastern Front, Russia 1942, where the Spanish Air Force, or some of their pilots, flew with the Luftwaffe. We have some of my favourites are the Finns, the brave Finns. This BF-109 G6 over Finland. Comes with a couple of markings here, including a post-war one, which is kind of interesting. This one's from 1948. We have a in Romanian service 109E3A. Again, some quite nice markings on this one with yellow noses, etc. Kind of like, I'm attracted to these interesting markings from other nations. We have a 109 G12, which is based on a 109 G4, which is a dual cockpit variant. That one is kit number 7617. We have a 109F Friedrich. This one is Hungarian. This is on Hungarian colours with some really interesting colour options on that. We have a 109E4 in Slovak service. Again, 3 interesting colour variations we can do on that one. We have 109E3/4 special markings. This one done in British. So we have Werner Moulders, October 1944, Faygate, West Sussex, 1940, and Boscombe Down colourings in February 1941. This rather cool Swiss 109E3 in Swiss service. This one obviously comes with Swiss markings, which are quite decorative with these white and red stripes and the famous Swiss flag. We have 109E7 Tropical for the Croatian Eagles, a Croatian unit fighting with the Luftwaffe. Mariupol West, July 1942. Eupatoria 1942, and another one for Mariupol West. That looks pretty, well, they all look pretty cool, to be honest with you. We have another captured one here. Captured 109 G2 with US markings. Also comes with Soviet markings and some RAF markings also. Moving on to the stack off camera. Yeah, there's loads. Messerschmitt BF-109 G6 Special Hobby SH72394. This comes with some really cool markings. This one here is a race that was this aircraft took part in 1950. We got another finished one. Oh no, that's a Marine Sword. Oh well, never mind. Sorry, that was a mistake. There's only 47. 109 G10. This is the Croatian Air Force. Comes with some interesting markings there as well. I'll have to change that. 47. So we get this AZ model Joy Pack. This is one that comes with 3 plain aircraft with limited decals, limited just to the caution and warning signs. And obviously, if you've got a lot and you've got multiple markings, kind of makes sense to have some of these. So we've got one of those. And we also have the G5, 6 and 14 in a Joy Pack. Again, 3 kits in a box. I think you can pick these up normally for around about sort of 17, 18 pounds or less. What else have we got here? We have the Avia S99/C10. This is obviously a Czechoslovakian variant, which included a different engine, nose cone and propeller. Not very successful, unfortunately. Apparently it handled like a pig. We have a, what's this one? Slovak BF-109 G6, Slovak Squadron 13 in combat, June 26, 1944. We have a 109 G6 Bulgarian Air Force, limited edition. Bulgarian Air Force again. We have a 109 G6 captured. Sorry, I didn't show the pictures on the back of that one. Nice decals on that and nice painting schemes. We have a Czechoslovak captured. So this one is obviously when the Czechoslovaks got their sort of independence and turned on their German conquerors. So we have Czechoslovak, British and American markings on that one as well. We have this one, which is kind of interesting. This is a 1960s Hawk, Messerschmitt BF-109G. They're kind of easy to put together, those ones. We have a Encore Messerschmitt BF-109 G256 Tropical. This is originally a Hella kit released in the USA. We've got another Finnish one, a BF-109 G6 in post-war Finnish markings with really cool sort of bat motif and the adopted roundels for post-war. That's an Airfix kit. We have this one here, which is another Airfix 109 G6. This one comes with German and Swiss markings. We have a 109 V31, sorry. This is, as you can see, has a different undercarriage setup. And this apparently was to try and solve the problem of them flipping on takeoff and landing. I don't think it was very successful though. So 109A by Amodel 72209. This one's done up in Spanish Civil War fighting the Republicans. Not many more to go now. Stop yawning at the back. We have a Mr. Craft. Some people don't like those. And this is a Croatian Air Force with Italian, Finnish and German markings available as well. We have a Tamiya Messerschmitt BF-109 E4/7 Tropical. We're going to need to do a couple in German colours, obviously, because, you know. We also have the reboot of the Hawk kit, released sometime, I think, 2016, which is a Spitfire Mark 22 and the BF-109G, which is basically exactly the same kit as they were producing in the 50s. So that's a bit of a con. We have this ICM kit, DS7202, over all of Spain, the sky is clear. And this comes with a Republican, forget the name of the bomber, and it comes with two Spanish Civil War liveried 109s also. So that's a kind of good kit to get your hands on. We also have the Edouard Avia S199 Erla canopy, as a lot of these were sent out to the Israelis in the late 40s. Again, the Israelis didn't really like this aircraft. And last but definitely not least, we have this kind of interesting one. It's a Teleri 172 number 072. This is a Mistel 1 JU88AF with BF-109F, and this is a sort of, I don't know what you call it, sort of parasite. So basically this was the flying compartment, and this was just a great big bomb. So I hope you enjoyed that little look at my collection of 47 BF-109s, and we will be building some of these, and we will probably do a you choose my next build for this sometime shortly, where we'll put 6 of these maybe in front of the camera and let you guys pick which particular colour variant you want to see built. If you want any further information on any of these, or kit numbers or anything like that, please do drop me a line in the comments box. Always try to reply to comments from my lovely viewers, and I think that's about all I've got to say for now. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and as always, be seeing you.